Sycamores. Welcome to Almost Live. I'm your host, Whitney Milbrooks. Today we're talking to the one and only Nicole Hageny, Student Engagement Associate Director of Spring Fling. Almost Live starts right now. I've got to know you. I guess it's time to share you with the world. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely, Whitney. Like they said, I'm the Student Engagement Associate Director. I've been here at Indiana State for 3 years now. Absolutely love my time being a Sycamore. But as we just established right before this, I've been in higher education for 13 years now. It's crazy, but it's been an amazing ride to get to this point and be able to have the opportunity to create those lasting moments on campus for our students that they'll remember even after they've graduated.
Yes, you've been very memorable with the work you have done. Speaking of the work you've done, can you tell us a little bit about Spring Fling?
Absolutely. So Spring Fling, formerly Spring Week, is something that happens every year, typically in April. We noticed that it used to model homecoming pretty similarly, just different names of the events. And so I really challenged it this year of let's redesign this to create an end of the year celebration for our students. And that's exactly what we have in store for next week with all the events that are going to happen.
It sounds like you got big plans. Oh, you guys might have to tune in.
I do.
Has there been a change so far since switching from 5 to 3 days?
That honestly, I think, was the first big change. The other big change is Thursday night entertainment is not technically Thursday night entertainment anymore. It's a two-parter on Thursday, so we'll start out with Field Day Frenzy, and then there's going to be like carnival games associated with it. We've got a lot of student groups participating with us this year. So that's another big change. It went from just the Spring Fling Committee to getting a lot of our student groups involved also. Quad Bash though, when I tell you that's where you want to be next week Thursday at 7 p.m. We've got a huge party on the quad. I'm talking we've got an inflatable, we've got airbrush t-shirts, a DJ. We're also going to have, of course, food. There's going to be henna, caricature, ceramic painting, yard games. So, like I said, it's the celebration everybody's going to want to be at.
Yeah. Nicole, you know we locked in. I need you to save me a spot there.
I got you.
Yes.
Also, I should throw out also, we have a collection of the logos for Spring Fling that if you bring a t-shirt, we will heat press it on for you. And so you can match the committee and have your own t-shirt. Limited quantity.
Ooh, let me make sure I get my shirt. I'll be at Hobby Lobby. Do you have a favorite upcoming event or past memory with Spring Fling?
I think Spring Fling as a whole, Spring Week as a whole, I really enjoyed just the energy that was centered around it and watching the students get really excited. For Spring Fling this year, I think Quad Bash is definitely my biggest excitement. One, not just because of everything I talked about, but the energy that is built up with the students. A lot of them are really excited. They're really looking forward to it. I'm already hearing them talk about it. And so knowing that this is turned truly into something that they're excited and want to be at has me really excited.
Oh, it sounds fun. I can't wait to see what you guys have in store. Hopefully I get to be a part of that.
I hope so too.
But speaking of Spring Fling, I know you're also involved with homecoming. I wanted to ask you, what does being on the homecoming committee entail for those interested?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you weren't aware, the application is live. Yes, shameless plug. But being on the committee for homecoming, it's an opportunity for you to really help set the tone for the homecoming week. So students that are on the committee, they choose a specific event throughout that week and they become a coordinator for that. So it could be the kickoff, it could be sync sessions, any of the events that week, you would be a coordinator for that part while also helping with the rest of the week and supporting your peers. But you are the ones that help make the magic that is homecoming happen, including being part of the parade itself and riding on the fire truck at the very end, which I think a lot of my students really enjoy because that's an experience not many on campus get to say they got to do.
True.
So, but the committee is super instrumental in really helping to make homecoming what it is.
Yes.
And they get to work with me.
You gotta know, it's fun with Nicole. What do you think is important for students to be involved with homecoming?
I think it's really important because when you ask students, like, what are some of your favorite things that you remember from when you were at Indiana State, a lot of them talk about their homecoming experiences because that's truly, I think, one of our biggest traditions that we have here on campus. And to be able to be part of 5-10 years down the road when students are talking about, oh yeah, I remember, like, for example, this year, the Racing into Homecoming theme. Students love that so much. And so that committee has every reason to be proud of the work that they did with that because they helped create a really amazing week. And so I hope that 5-10 years down the road when they're getting back together with friends, they're like, oh yeah, you remember that Racing Homecoming? Like, that was awesome. So that's something I think these students need to know. Like, they get to help be part of a legacy on campus.
Yes. Well, it was so fun talking to you.
Yes, thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you for coming. It was so good to see you.
Yes.
That's all the time we have here. If students want to reach out, who can they contact?
If they want to reach out, they can contact me at my personal email, nicole.hageny@indstate.edu, or they can message the Instagram page, indstate_HoCoSpring.
All right. That's all the time we have this week. If you would like to get involved with Sycamore Video, or if you have any events that you would like for us to cover, send us an email at isu-sycamorevideo@indstate.edu. Check us out on our Facebook page at Sycamore Video-ISU Student Media or Sycamore Video on YouTube. See you next week, Sycamores.